Street, top investors watching your money. Joining me right now is IHT Wealth Management President Steve Dudash, University of Akron's Investment Fund Chairman Dennis Gartman, and Payne Capital Management President Ryan Payne. Great to see you, gentlemen, this morning. Thank you so much for being here. Steve, kicking it off with you. We're looking at markets searching for some direction today. The Dow and the S&P hovering near record highs. But look at the transportation average, up 1.75% yesterday, all-time high. The economy could be close to a complete recovery. The Atlanta Federal Reserve GDP is now modeling growth at 13.2% for the second quarter. That would be a record high for economic output. Steve, your thoughts on where we are right now and what these numbers tell us?
This is the quarter that we've all been pointing our fingers to for the last 6 months and saying this is when it all comes together. This is when the vaccine takes effect, where the American recovery really starts to gain steam. So 13, 14% isn't unrealistic. Now, there's a little asterisk on that because it's a skewed number. It's often artificial low. So you got to keep in mind that, much like in 2009 when people were talking about how great the returns were, was because 2008's returns were really, really bad. But we've been leading the charge here saying for the last year, you got to be buying into this. We're going to recover. Our economy is going to be strong. We're leading the world economies right now in recovery. However, I have an asterisk, and that is what you've been touching on earlier, and that is we can't keep giving money away for free. We've got restaurants out there right now giving signing bonuses, just trying to convince wait staff to come back into the office, just to get them to work because they make more money working from home. So the biggest asterisk that we're worried about, we're keeping our eyes on, and I think it's going to work itself out, is we can't keep extending the free labor. We can't keep extending giving money away. And then the other one you just touched on, that cap gains tax. If they eliminate cap gains, it takes away the incentive to invest for the long term. It completely undermines what we try to do in the growth part of our economy. And so I don't think that's going to play out. I think that's just political theater, frankly, and that's why we're still buying into this and still feel that it's a good time. But you got to keep an eye on that. If that progresses, the second half of this year, we may be having a completely different conversation.
Yeah, I mean, look, just to be clear, the capital gains tax not being eliminated, the capital gains tax being doubled. We're talking about a capital gains tax for the highest earners of 43.4%. Yeah, 43.4% for a capital gains tax. So you think that does cause a sell-off when we get a confirmation on that?
If that happens, and again, I don't personally believe that's going to happen. I think that's just political stuff right now.
You don't think it'll go
if that were to happen, you have to, just fundamentals, you have to see a sell-off on that in that situation.
So I want to look at the message. I want to look at the message of the markets, Dennis. You look at the